The first thing to go to US is actually very troublesome because Malaysian citizen, we need visa, do this tourist visa. The problem is you have to apply and then you have to pay money and then you need to attend interview. And during interview, they might reject you also and then your money is burned. Okay, assuming you got the visa. Usually when the visa they give you, it is for 10 years. You can use it within 10 years, in and out, multiple times. US is such a big country. So what do you want to see there? What do you want to experience there? First is, I think the national park is good. These are the map of the American national parks. There are many of it. Do you want to visit the big cities like Los Angeles, like New York, like San Francisco? For information, if you want to fly from the west to the east, it still take you 6 to 8 hours. Most of the time you need to transit also. Or like some people, they go to US, they want to go to the theme parks. So these are the major theme parks. Like Florida, they have the Disneyland. And or do you like to see just natures like beaches and mountains? Or you want to attend the sports event, right? Super Bowl, NBA matches could be one of your choice. So spring and autumn, I guess, is probably the best time to go. And because it's so far away, you will get jet lag. So you have to plan your trip at least 3 weeks or longer to make it worthwhile. Now, when you want to buy your air ticket, you have to decide your port of entry. And for the airlines, a tips here is prefer the Asian airline. You can accumulate your air miles first, then you can save on your flight tickets. If you want to accumulate mass enriched miles, you use this card. And if you want to fly with Singapore Airlines and Cathay, this is the card I use, which I highly recommend. Okay, and then consider round the world ticket. And the other tips is on accommodation. I prefer Airbnb. When you use Airbnb, you kind of like stay in the houses that US citizens are staying. For Airbnb, it comes with kitchen space and transportation. Best way to go around US is usually drive. You can rent a car. You can go for tour. Another thing you can consider as well, you can rent a recreational vehicles. If you want to spend a lot of time in national parks, then RV is a very, very good choice. Driving in US, I think insurance is very, very important. We are traveling, usually this is what we worry about. We want to find the toilet. So if you go to US, use the Google Map. Parking fees is also like Malaysia, every place they have a different system. But most of the big cities, they have app. As a warning, the traffic offense is very expensive. If your speeding ticket is more than $100. If you want to go overseas, you use this card. Almost everywhere in the US, they accept credit card. The best way, if you need cash, you can use the Big Pay card. And the best actually is using the money changers in Malaysia. Mobile line in the US is very expensive. So Google Fi might be the cheapest I can find already. So you can try local SIM card, something like prepaid, or you can consider renting a pocket Wi-Fi provided by Malaysian provider. You don't need internet all the time. Free Wi-Fi, Starbucks or hotel homes, right? Because it's a huge country. Not every place is occupied by human. A lot of places don't have internet. So what you can do is you download an offline Google Map. Another thing, food and meals. Most of the time, you pay expensive, but you don't get that value. The other thing is when you sit down in any of the restaurant, they expect you to pay tips. And the standard rate now is 15% to 20%. So when they send you your bill, you have to observe the bill first. Because some of the time, they might have added these tips in there already. And for information, Asian food is actually cheaper. And if you want to save money and you want it fast food is affordable. And if you want to save some more on food, you can get frozen food. And then usually most of the frozen food, 99%, you can cook with microwave. And then if you want to find good food, usually we look at Yap.